Can I talk to you guys about the show real quick? Can I please tell you guys something?
Okay, just let me please.
I'm so mad at how stressed out this show has been making me, bro. This is the best writing I've seen in Kamen Rider in a minute.
So good and tasty. What is that? What is that?
It's been said time and time again, but it walks the vibe of early Heisei Rider. Okay, but like in a good way though. Where a lot of the time it's just story happening for the episode's majority, to the point where the end fight either almost seems like an afterthought or carries the full weight of whatever story beat preceded it. Kamen Rider Gavv really hits hard with its theme of loss. Shoma lost his mother in front of him, Hanto had his mother taken in front of him, and with the introduction of Lakia, we learn that his brother was killed and died in his arms. The death of each of these individuals is the sole reason and driving force behind the actions of each of our riders, almost to a fault. Hanto, beyond some racist timing, refusing to trust any Granute regardless of their intentions, just off the back of his mother allegedly having been killed by one. Shoma can't explicitly tell him he is one, so he lies and says that he's human and was just modified in the same fashion as Hanto to be able to become Kamen Rider, which is half true. Shoma also feels the need to hide his siblingship from Lakia, who is also a Granute, but I mean, that gets resolved pretty alright, because I mean, like, come on, like, y'all the same race and y'all can't work with your own people, like, be for real. But even still, Hanto can't trust Lakia because of his deep-rooted racism and believes that Shoma is fighting with Lakia for some hidden goal. But then he's like, wait a minute, maybe Shoma alright. There's gotta be some bigger reason for him helping a Granute. Let me go apologize to my boy. And then this dude shows up.
So good.
Now Hanto's like, he's been evil this whole time, and oh my god, dude. He goes and snitches to Sachika, who, by the way, is in the house doing nothing all day long, doesn't tell her that he himself is Kamen Rider, but tells her that Shoma is evil and a Granute. So now not only is she clued in 21 episodes late, it took you long enough, but he fed old girl misinformation because he was misinformed, and she's still in the dark about everything else. Like, oh my god, do you see why I'm so stressed? Like, what kind of, like, this show loves to torture Shoma. Like, he has his own issues, of course, right? Like, he's afraid of telling anything to anyone due to how they'd react to him being mixed with the race that's been killing humans. He's seen firsthand the kind of reaction that prompts multiple times, so his fear only makes sense, but I can't help but imagine things would go so much smoother with the people you care about who also care about you if you just told them the truth. Like, the people who were frightened by you before didn't know you from a can of paint. Like, let them be scared. You'll probably never see them again. But Hanto and especially Sachika, y'all need to go get married or something. Go have some more mixed babies. You and Hanto, maybe y'all need to get married too. I'm off topic. I don't know if you guys heard that, there was a truck outside. This entire series is founded off of miscommunication, and as frustrated as it makes me, I cannot stress enough just how much I love it because it makes me frustrated. We, the viewer, see what's going on, and us not being able to step in and get these idiots to talk to each other be making me want to tear my hair out.
My hand is cramping!
I'm not even kidding, we were on vacation watching Bitter Gavv's introduction, and this episode had me nearly running across our hotel room because I was so pissed off. Like, the moment Hanto came to his senses about Shoma being a good guy, and then you see evil Shoma walking the bridge, I was hot. The only thing I want to see from Gavv is giving Sachika something to do at all. Like, she helps here and there, she holds the fort down, she's got her own life, right? The problem is not that she's not a rider. Like, I don't care if she is or not. I mean, I really hope that happens. That's not my issue. My issue is that she's a main character, has her own slot, and the opening sequence is a vital piece of the trio that the show enforced, or technically a quartet now, and she only finds out half of the Kamen Rider situation 21 episodes in, but not really even. Every episode we cut to her and she's just in the house cutting up carrots or something, I don't know. Shoma's like, mommy, I'm scared. She deals with his problems, and then he leaves, and she's like, bro, what is wrong with you? And that's it. Like, it's so unfair to her, and maybe that's the point. I don't know. Like, maybe there will actually be a boiling point where she demands information. Part of me doubts it, considering what Hanto decided to both tell her and not tell her in episode 21. I'm just so sick of the show writing her out of everything they're setting up. Let her be in. It's the same issue I had with Yua from Kamen Rider 01, where I liked the resolution to her story. I loved the way it was written, but could not stand how it was implemented because of how long it took for the writing team to do anything with her. Her issues were present early on, and we saw them, and they didn't get resolved until like the last 15 or 20 episodes of the show or whatever. Like, what? Like, no progress on her end at all in that time being. Like, why is it taking y'all so long to do anything with these important characters? Kamen Rider Gavv is doing its big one with its story, with the acting, with even just the music. I love everything that this show is setting up. At the time of this recording, it's episode 21 that's out. You'll probably hear more from me as the show progresses. I just need to stress, if you have not seen Gavv, please give it a look. It's so amazing. If you love anything Kuga through Kiva, you're probably gonna really like this show because it harkens to the heart of what Heisei Rider was in its early years. It's a lot of story just moving and moving and moving every single episode. There's very little filler, and I think it's absolutely incredible.
So good and tasty.
Amanda, Austin, Brandon, Chaco, Emilia, Helen, Ian, Luke, Matt, Julia, Savan.